Hi, I'm Lee Isaacs, and I'm here to talk to you about my song, Feel the Way I Feel. I had the wonderful opportunity to work with a songwriter named Craig Hanley, and we kind of met through a mutual friend. We were connected, and right away I saw that he had worked with quite a lot of big names, ones that I won't mention, but saw that he had had quite some success with this. He had a really interesting creative mind. Very humorous and very charismatic, but also wanting to drive to the point of knowing, hey, what will really get people's attention, and not necessarily faking a story at all, but just let's get the best details of the story out for everybody to see. And so we sat down with Logan Klaus, who is a really talented artist, and we ended up coming out with this song. This is the first song that I ever released that I co-wrote with somebody. I'd written some songs over the years with a few people, but none that ever really materialized to see the light of day. With this one, we wrote it to put it out. I thought that we got a really solid product out of it, so I'm really happy we got what we got. The whole essence of this song is, I feel like this is something that I've gone through quite a lot. I know some other people have dealt with it. You're in this point where you're really into somebody, and because everybody nowadays does everything over the phone, it's all texting and social media and whatnot, you're obviously texting back and forth with this person, but whenever you're texting with somebody, that's the great thing about it for some people, is that they don't have to respond right away. They can see that you've answered, and they don't necessarily, while they're waiting on a response from you, you're off doing other stuff. They might not even know that you've read the text. It's not like being on the phone with somebody or being right there to talk to their face. So with this, I know many times I've been texting someone, and it might be someone that you're trying to, maybe not impress, but somebody you like, and you're trying to play it cool, not step over any boundaries. And sometimes they just don't respond. Sometimes you're just not getting an answer. You're not really getting much engagement, and you're wondering, oh man, did I say something? Is there something that maybe caused them to lose interest in me? You start to overthink completely. I overthink all the time, and all of a sudden you're creating a scenario in your head that's not even real. You're suddenly worrying that you've lost this person, that they're not really interested in you anymore, and that this whole idea of maybe having a relationship with them is just going astray. So I thought it'd be interesting to talk about the kind of mind games that you play with somebody, and how you have to dodge landmines just to get around them, and really be able to solidify whatever you're working towards with this relationship. So, and it's got an interesting title. Do you feel the way I feel? It's kind of like, which way could we go with that? Are you really feeling what I'm feeling, or are you telling somebody you need to feel the way that I feel? When we wrote it, I remember there was a feeling that it should be a country song, not necessarily because the rest of my work is country oriented, or because I was going for a change or anything. That was Craig's idea, and somewhere along the way, we got that sound. When I went into the studio with it, I thought of, hey, let's put down the violin, and it does have, in a sense, a little more of an older country kind of feel. But also, to me, what I really felt that we got out of it was more like a power ballad. Like that 80s feel mixed with that older, like maybe 50s country style, because of the violin or the fiddle, as you would. But we got a really strong power out of it, and I felt like it turned out I felt like it turned out pretty well. I've had a lot of people that have come up and said that that's their favorite song of mine, which is always a great thing. As an artist, you want to be able to feel like you've really made a good impact on people's lives. So, thank you.
Do you feel the way I feel?